Hello, you freaking tube. How is everyone today? I'm the first giant, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, we're gonna try a new build today. I kind of think I tested it out a little bit at the end of last stream. And I've been testing it a little bit recently, and I think it's actually kind of good. It's a little sad that it's necessary, though. I'll explain once we get in here. Take a look at it. So, a few of you suggested
what
that I...
secrets does this realm hold?
A few of you suggested that I take some time to, or that I change what perks I'm using. And to be honest, I think you're absolutely right. I usually like to play a few days or a few matches, depending on when I'm doing it, with all the perks that the killer comes with. But as I've been complaining about lately, the state of the game requires you to use perks that aren't necessarily stronger because you're using them with this killer specifically, but just ones that make the game, push the game time a little bit longer, because, or extend the length of the game, or slow down generators. So to counteract the fact that they always get every gen done before I can get enough hooks to win, we've got no way out. Hopefully by the time hopefully I'll have, accomplished enough by the time they get all the gens done, that extra bit of time is all I need to win. We have make your choice. I don't know how much use I'll actually get out of it. But it'll potentially help us get, one shot every once in a while.
I will not be denied.
Which might counteract how fast they get gens done somewhat. Not by slowing the gens down, but by making it so that I can get a hook fast, so that I can potentially get knock someone down and get them hooked a little bit faster. I can get at least, maybe even one or two of the maybe even one or two of the chases that I have will be over sooner, a little bit quicker, right? And then I'm still going to use this one. I think this is his strongest perk, especially if you pair it with Franklin's, because it gives you aura reading just so many different places. All you have to do is get a hit to make them drop their item, and then anywhere that there are items laying on the ground gives you basically infinite aura reading in those areas. So then we have what everybody says are the two best add-ons, which I kind of agree with, because Mage Hand seems to be the best of his powers. I still think it's kind of sad, though, that the generators can get done so fast these days that it's gone from being a matter of, the strongest build for this killer is whichever perks synergize best with his abilities, to, just everyone should use, just everyone use the Scourge Hook what is it? Pain resonance, or whatever. And then a bunch of gen blocking perks or whatever. Like, uh, great. That's no fun. If all the other perks are useless. I miss the days when you could be like, oh yeah, I use this perk, this perk, this perk, and this perk on this killer specifically because they're good with they give this killer specifically a good boost. Now it's more of, well, I either use perks to slow down gens or I use perks to extend the game a little bit longer, like this one here. But I will say thank you to everyone who suggested I find new perks. I appreciate the help. Um, but usually I like to try to, give the new killer and the new perks a chance to test them out a little bit for a bit. It's always been a little bit weird to me that the killers often get perks that don't necessarily match well with the killer itself. Match their abilities. I know what they're going for. A lot of times they're trying more so to um a lot of times they're more so trying to go for abilities that sort of match the lore of the character, like how they made, like how Wesker has, superior anatomy, which ties into the fact that he's sort of superhuman. For example, but or like this perk, which is a trickster perk, which kind of matches the idea of a character who's so obsessed with impressing people, with being famous, that he'll lock people into he won't let people, like, he'll lock the doors and won't let people leave his performance, and he'll even murder people, even murder in order to make his performance memorable. Right. So this one, fits with the whole Saw theme. Right. So anyway, that's what we're working with now, is this new build. We're going to try it. We're going to use it. I think we can do a lot better. And maybe I have two of these. Maybe I'll be bold and bring one of those. Let me switch to that profile and see if we can find a match. Found a match. But yeah, I guess, I miss the days when, like, the build was based on how can you make the killer better than they already are by synergizing the perks with that you bring for your build with what their power does. I mean, I guess I will say this. I have seen some people do that a little bit with some of the builds I've seen. Because I took a few suggestions of into account when I was picking the perks that I thought I would use, and I also looked at what other people online were doing to make him strong. So I have a build that kind of does that, but because you use you use fly to get around the map faster, so you can maybe take advantage of make your choice. You know, but I honestly that's the only perk that I have that sort of meant to more so. Meant to more so take advantage of. Haha, zoning. Funny how we're going back over here. But, yeah, that would make your choice would be the only one that sort of takes advantage of that idea that we're. Wait, where did they go? Huh. Missed. Oh well. Now, if only they could update the game so that switching and using spells doesn't cause you as many issues. Do I not have a hook nearby? I don't have any. Really? Of course. Cool. You gotta be kidding me.
I have just the thing.
The other thing too is that like they don't know when I'm gonna take advantage of making a choice either.
I require a sacrifice.
So of course I had to say, oh yeah, this has been pretty good. Thank you.
Die by my hands.
See, I know that you've got your
Endless arcana.
Here we go. Got him. I gotta go up here, I think, this time. Finding hooks down there is kind of annoying. The aim assist? I used the power! Aim assist, of course.
No.
And that's 4 for the... Of course. How do I get down there easily? Down the stairs, I guess.
Perhaps this will do.
Suppose we have to figure out now who got the save. And where they might have gone. Of course. Oh, okay, can't go that way. Great. All right, here we go.
There.
There's that one. And of course it's hidden behind the, partially hidden behind the wall. And where's this other one? Are you? You're not. And one of them will make it out, I think. Well, they got the door open. Are they smart enough to try and leave? They are, yes. Nice. See now, it's not a 4K, but it's at least a win. I'm okay with that. And I'm glad we got the alternative moray, the quick one, which you get. Apparently, it's based on whether or not they are carrying one of the D20 items, the hand or eye of Vecna. The one that triggers that voice line where he's like, "That's not yours."
This place is unfamiliar.
So, nice. We'll keep going with that then, I guess. And I have all the stuff, so let's just jump right into another match right away. Got 2 morays. I wish we could have gotten more than 2, but, you know. At this point, I feel like red moray is your only way of guaranteeing that you get at least 1 moray. If you get any at all. Right? Some of the other ones are like you only get 1, but there's so much more required before you can actually. And so the only time that you're not getting at least 1 is if you haven't gotten any hooks at all, which then you know something's really wrong with this game. I think for him, I'm gonna change that slightly. We'll make halfway. For those of you wondering, oh, what are you changing slightly? I am adjusting my controller so that it's not full triggers, it's half triggers. Or whatever you call it. Like, so that, because it changes the. I have the DualSense Edge, and you have the ability to change the triggers from one, squeeze with the adaptive triggers and to like partial squeeze to or like basically just button press. I have one of them on button press and the other one on like partial squeeze. Because in order to do charged attacks, it's a little bit nicer to have a partial squeeze, but I also want the quickness of a button press for some of those abilities. Have not been here in a long time. Oh my goodness, it felt like this map just didn't exist in the game anymore. I will get up there and find if somebody's up there.
Impossible geometry.
There we go. And I want to break this. Cool. Here we go. Come on, dude. What? Excuse me? I should look into the settings and see if you can turn off aim assist. As far as I know, you can't, because I feel like I've seen even people with mouse and keyboard complain about it. Interesting. That was, not expected, to be honest with you.
A suitable sacrifice.
No, I hear you. What? You know, it was only a matter of time before I'd be like, oh, I see what's going on here.
Die by my hand.
I don't need him. I need to figure out what Nia is. Interesting. Let's just wait. She's definitely over there. That's not who I expected to find, though. Oh, wait, is it? No. Oh, that was a close one. You almost made it, too. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, well, you know. This works. I can't believe they let one of their friends escape. I also can't believe that like the camera angle there made it look like I was just having a friendly conversation. Alright, now where did the people who did this generator run off to? Did I? I felt like I just heard... Ah, interesting. Aha. I can see you. Can't go out that window, apparently. They have open windows, you just can't go out, but... Yeah. Fortunately for you... Oh, well, that was interesting. Ah, my face! I thought she was gonna go that way. That's fine, though. Nice. Alright. Ah, no! Here we go. On to the hook. Oh, I see you. Not worth it. No, that didn't activate. Hi. I'm not gonna lie.
A little longer.
I'm afraid of this happening, but it wouldn't surprise me if they nerf this perk that lets you see people who are, because like that's gonna be insanely good on nurse.
Decisions.
It's gonna be. I feel. I'm surprised that nobody has checked it out yet. Oh. Well, that's interesting. And very disappointing. She's gonna get to it. Yep. Oh well, not bad. Because in a chase, you're just gonna know where they are the whole time. Although maybe they won't now that they. I mean, now that they made it so that she can't really take advantage of any exposed perks because her attack now counts as a power or a power attack instead of a special attack instead of a regular attack. But 3K is still kind of crazy. Like a consistent 3K, still kind of crazy.
This place is unfamiliar.
I feel like that's really how you know if a killer is strong or too weak. Because if they have to have perks to get even a 3K, and it's still difficult to get a 4K unless one of the people gives up completely. That's, yeah. Yeah. You know what I'll look into this after. I wonder, because here's the other thing, right, is they really should have made it, you never, on controller, you don't really make use of your face buttons, at least for killer. You know, PlayStation users, square, triangle, circle, X, right? I kind of wish that picking perks would be, you could assign each perk, or picking perks. I kind of wish that picking spells for this character, you could assign each spell to one of those face buttons. 'Cause I find that, at least, maybe it's easier on mouse, but I find that a lot of times it's difficult to pick perks with the or perks. It's difficult to pick the spells with controller. So often I'll think I'm pushing, far enough left and to go over to mage hand, and it's like, no, you actually just switch to dispelling spear. Anyway, welcome to the stream. It's going better than it has been the last couple of days. As far as I know, it can't be, because it's specifically attached to the same thing that you use to look around. It's like when you when you switch spells, you lose the ability to turn your character, like to look around. Oh wait, I should increase this. I don't know why I never did. Because if I look at, as far as I know, inputs, killer. Yeah, as far as I know, it's linked to the camera controls. So unless there's a way I can do it, I mean, I might be able to change it specifically with my controller, but I'll have to look into whether or not that's possible. I don't think that's even possible with the controller reprogramming either. Because I got the DualSense Edge. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, oh, the increasing your field of view. I mean, you're absolutely right, but I want to try it and see, because a lot of people say, it's better to have it increased. So I kind of want to see what it's like. It might take me a little bit to get used to and be a bit frustrating, but kind of curious to see what we got. From what I've heard, it's a lot. It. People always say it's better in a lot of games. I don't know if I agree that it's better in every game, but I have tried it in a few games, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I do kind of like that better once you get used to it. So we'll see what it's like for this one. But no, I'd like to looking into, how do I change? Is there a way I can change my? Is there a way I can make it so that I can all see if I went into the controller settings, I could probably. I wonder if there would be a way that I could make it so that looking around could be done with the buttons as well as the stick, so that then I could be like looking around with the stick, but when I want to switch spells, I quickly push on whatever button. Anyway, let's hop into another. Let me check to see what I've got. Okay, we need to put in a new offering. Yeah, but I'll have to look into the controller settings itself. Probably do that not on stream. What offering do we want to use? Hmm. This. Funny that that's a yellow offering. Yeah. Yepers. Alright. Let us see how this new field of view feels. Because I know field of view is considered to be good on a lot of games, but I think I'm going to have to get used to it. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. I'm guessing there's sweats. Usually someone doesn't switch characters last minute unless they're a sweat. Oh, wonderful. Hatch in the... I didn't see it. I'll check it when we get into the match. Yeah, but you usually have time to just set your loadout. Whereas a lot of times people will have, preset a certain loadout on a different character, and you'll see them switch last minute if they're gonna sweat. Main building, okay. Does the wider field of view feel actually different? The field of view, I don't know.
The dark.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see when I actually get in chase. How it ends up feeling. I suppose a little bit different, but I'm surprised at how not different it is. Yeah. Alright, now where did they run and hide? Oh, okay. All right. Yo, actually kind of feels better. Actually, maybe kind of feels better.
Your time draws
It's crazy how often. I feel like it's crazy how often, like, I won't change things like. Field of view. And I'll be like, nah, that can't really make that much of a difference. I thought he was gonna come back. Of course. But yeah, it's crazy how I'll be like, oh, field of view, it doesn't really make that much difference. And then I try it and I'm like, okay. It makes a lot of difference. I've also, of course. Yeah, I know. I've also noticed that
Fool, you know not what you carry.
yeah, maybe. Okay. This the one that just got hit by my... Might have been. No, it was not. I need to learn to recognize the screams. I think it was actually a Michaela. Yeah. Getting rid of Jack Pallet. But yeah, I'm finding it easier to aim. And I've also noticed a lot of times that I will often
Your life slips away.
I've also noticed a lot of times that I will okay. That I can't actually see. I've also noticed a lot of the time that I can't actually see what I'm swinging at. And that's where the field of view actually comes in, where it's like I'm kind of swinging blindly when they get really close. Because it's like, I don't know necessarily where they are. I'm just sort of guessing. I hear you. And now I have you. Yeah, this field of view change makes a lot of difference. And I learned that not too long ago. Listen, in any first-person game, max out your field of view. It actually makes a bigger difference than I think people realize.
Here it is.
Ah. Uh-huh. Wait. Did I see what I... How did... How did... Did somebody... Wait, did she forget to... I think she got hit by one of the I think she got hit by one of the mimic chests. And that's how you use that, people. Because if somebody's injured, the mimic chest won't down them. It'll just put them in, what do you call it? Where they are... what do you call it? Where they have to mend? Where's that hook that I saw before? Oh boy. Yeah, that's what it is. I couldn't think of what it was called. Deep wound, yes.
Impossible geometry.
And there's a hook there. That's how this helps this person boil over. Because it makes the hooks harder to find.
By which to watch them. Decisions.
Nice. Wait. Oh, that one's broken. I gotta leave her because she's gonna wiggle before I get to another one. We'll let them pick her up. I could have maybe made it to this one. Yeah, we'll let them pick her up. Yeah, you're probably right, but I also have to kick this. And this. For my challenge.
Impossible geometry.
There it is. Did that a little too soon. Alright, cool. Now there's a hook over here we can get.
A suitable sacrifice.
Go through here. Okay. We'll deep wound her. We'll figure out. There they are. Alright.
From the dark.
Here we go. Nice.
I require a sacrifice.
And where's your friend? Oh, what, look at this. Oh, would you look at that? I think they said main building is where the hatch is supposed to spawn. Where did she go? Okay, well, I don't know. So I guess I'll go to the main building and... Because there's no way she's gonna crawl there in time, and then we'll close the hatch, and then we'll, What the? Ah. And then I should be able to use this to figure out where she was, or is, if I kind of get back to where that general area is. Maybe, we'll see. No? Okay. Where the heck did the person go? This is my problem, is I'm terrible at, like, finding people that I've knocked down. I was pretty certain. Does she want to just bleed out? Because like at this point you crawl to the you make yourself more easy to find. All right, well, you know. If you're gonna make yourself difficult to find, then you know what? I guess you can bleed out. And if I get a message calling me on it, well then... Sorry, I literally couldn't find you. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright, so what do we got here? Let me take a look back through chat. Yeah. I see. I guess I'll say this. I find boil over annoying. But I don't know if I would argue that it is preventing the killer from doing their... completing their objective. It's just making it more difficult for them to do it. The only time it's really actually good is if you, like, get into a corner that's actually far away from where the... Yeah, exactly. If you actually are able to get into a corner where it's far away to run, too far away to run, but by that point, like, the killer will know that you have boil over the minute he picks you up. So in that situation, I say it's actually fine to just slug and let them bleed out. Like, I legitimately wanted to find this person because I hate doing that to someone who doesn't deserve it. But if they're going to play the boil over to try to guarantee that they survive, fine, I'll just slug you until you bleed out. Yeah. Yeah, but then you get the other person who... you either get the other person or you find someone else to get. And then you just remember who it was that had the boil over and leave them till last. And then you slug them once they're the last person alive. Close the hatch and let them bleed out that way in that situation. I think the only thing that makes boil over a little bit too OP right now is in that very situation, you've wasted a bunch of time now chasing someone only to realize you can't make... you should have been going after someone else so they can gen rush you, and gen rushing is very strong right now. So, you know, in general, I don't think boil over is a huge deal. It's super annoying. There are some of the situations where it's like, fine, I'll go after someone else, or I'll... Fine, you get away from me this time. And that's how it's supposed to be, and it's used to be, but now that gen rushing happens so easily, so fast... Now it's a little bit more annoying when they have something that, like, makes you waste a bunch of time because it's like you're basically guaranteed to lose. Maybe. I don't think it should be. I don't know if I would agree that it should be nerfed. If anything of the survivors side, on the survivor side of things, should be nerfed, they should add a. They should increase how long it takes for gens to get done. A base kit, and so that anything that they bring to increase the speed, and you know, and if they don't change any of the things that they use to increase the speed, it still is going to take longer, and it'll feel a little bit more fair. Because yeah, I absolutely will say I think, you know, it's not that boil over is bad. It's that anything that they can do to waste a little bit more time is bad in a situation where you don't have that extra time to spare, right? I mean, realistically, that's how the game is supposed to be played. The killer's trying to get the people as fast as they can, and the survivors are supposed to waste as much time as they can. But they've made it so that gens get done so fast at this point that it's too easy for them to waste enough time to guarantee their win. Right? And the survivor players are getting mad because they seem to be hitting the survivors hard with nerfs. But realistically, survivors are too strong. They need to be nerfed. The problem is that they're not nerfing them in the right way. The things that they're nerfing are not necessarily too strong. Yes, that combo that basically made it so you could pick somebody, or you could rescue somebody who had just been knocked down, that was too strong. Like, what was it? For the people and buckle up or something like that. I don't know which ones it was, but combined with background player so that they could, and you were stuck.
I wish to watch them wither.
You get stuck. There we go.
Arcane secrets.
What the heck? Why have I got every flashlight in the universe pointed at my face right now? Oh my goodness. Thanks for the trade. Bruh. Bruh. Are there? Okay, here we go.
Beyond the fold.
Oh boy.
Join the hunt.
I got stuck on something. Anyway, yeah, you know, like, I yeah, what?
Impossible geometry.
Cool. Yeah, rip. I guess I don't. I mean, I think it's helping, to be honest.
Of many eyes.
When I get stuck on something, it's because I'm bad. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. All right. Problem is now how do I hook this?
Sacrifice.
I bet you. Yep. How did I know? How did I know?
Endless arcana.
Fine, but you're basically trapped at this loop. Huh. Well, that was interesting. That was a very interesting decision by you. Cool. Bye-bye. GG. But yeah, no, but you know what? I also feel like that nerf that they did to nerf that perk combo was not the way they should have nerfed it. They should have nerfed it the one that lets you pick up somebody instantly right away. Like, rescue them from the dying state instantly right away. So that it instead of instantly picking them up, it makes it so that they... Yeah. No, thank you. But anyway, yeah, that survivor perk, that survivor perk combo. I think instead of what the nerfs that they did do for it, they should have made it so that the one that used to pick you up right away, they should have made it so
What
that instead
secrets does this realm hold?
it increased the speed at which you help somebody recover, so that you couldn't pick them up faster than the killer's weapon cleaning animation. But you could use it in situations to, save somebody who had gotten taken down by a huntress using the iridescent hatchet head add-on. Right? But that was the only thing. I mean, I feel like that they were good to nerf that, but what they really need to nerf on the survivor side is just, how long it takes them to actually get generators done. And no, I won't challenge myself by taking away one of my perks. Because I'm not always making, like, the matches won't always go that way, right? I get a 4K. I can get a 4K with any killer when the survivors play like that, really focused on trying to be annoying to killer. I can't necessarily when they actually focus on what they're supposed to be doing, which is generators. Most of the time I can just barely get a 3K, or it seems like a lot of times recently with this killer.
There will be no escape.
When they play normally. Better yet, okay. uh, I think I'd rather pluck every single one of my nose hairs individually. I would have said hair somewhere else, but I didn't think YouTube would have been very happy about that. Yeah. Maybe. Uh, actually, I don't know. I think nose hair is actually the hair. I think that's actually worse when it comes to plucking hair. Not that I've tried the other on purpose or anything like that. But when it comes to plucking or pulling hair, I would think nose hair probably is worse. Because it seems like its nose hair is um the hair the hair when you pluck nose hair, it feels like it's worse than plucking hair on other parts of your body, like any other part of your body. So, you know, all jokes aside, realistically, I feel like I mean, I guess I could be wrong, but anyway. I think we're done talking about this. It's just getting too weird. Alright, what do we got? We still got all our stuff, so I guess we'll hop into another one. I feel like if I was going to challenge myself, I don't know. Maybe you could be right. I don't. It seems almost like Vecna has not any hair at all anywhere. Yeah. If I was gonna challenge myself, I might consider, you know, taking away one perk. But that would probably be make your choice because I don't get as much value out of it as most times as I thought I would. Although there have been a few times where I feel like it saved me because it's saved just a little bit of time. Wow, that, okay. You'd say for... I mean... Oh, this map again. I hate this map. I could consider it. Might actually be... I'll think about maybe switching it out next time. I am lost down here. Oh my goodness. There's the stairs to go upstairs. I'll look into maybe that as, you know.
Wonderful.
Really? Aha. Okay. That's fine. So this guy got lost.
You will pay for this.
Extra blood points. I mean, yeah, maybe. Really? Is that really the only hook? Ah, it's not as far as it looked. Well, you know, if you're gonna make it easy by being AFK. Could break the other one. I don't know if I need to break every generator. Which one were they working on? I think they might have gotten that one done. I try to be a little bit more... I try to be a little bit more pick and choosy when it comes to which generators are kicked now. Yeah, they did. That's fine. They get that one up.
Like crows.
Okay. Yeah, see, I don't get as much value out of that because a lot of times, like, I'm in a chase and I'm like, it's not really worth it. Alright. Well, that was an odd decision. I guess I fooled him? That was not where I thought that would... What the... Oh, he went through the teleporter, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Cool. Yeah, I think those teleporters, cool in concept, but they kind of not good. Yeah, I hear it somewhere. Where is it? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say goodbye to your boon. I kicked the wrong generator. Where could they be?
I have just...
Yeah. Wow. Cool. Are you really coming back?
Beyond the foe.
No. Shit.
A suitable sacrifice.
That's a one. Okay, well that was interesting. I gotta kick this. That definitely needs a kicking. Interesting. I think I heard somebody. I did hear somebody. See, there's one of those things where if I could press a button to switch. Didn't expect him to do that. This dude loves Windows. Get rid of this. This dude's so fast! I didn't even know you could grab him off of that. Yo! Now we're talking. Oh. Interesting. Especially considering... Really? Okay.
Yeah. Your time draws near.
Nice. Uh-huh. Yeah, see, if they play normally... Actually... Maybe a 3K? Maybe a 4K. Don't know. Okay. Wait. What? Seriously? It's been blocked off. You gotta be kidding me. Wait. Huh? Oh, it's glitched. What? It's...
This one.
I can't pick her up either. Okay. Well, another reason why these portals are not so great. Yeah, it's still blocked off because she's still technically in it. Another reason why the portals are maybe not so good. Oh, another portal. I didn't know there was another portal. Didn't know there was, not only was there another portal, but another portal that leads to one of the doors. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, because, like, I can't... Well, I guess you're bleeding out. That's just... Yeah. That's unfortunate. I mean, it would be. I feel like I've almost done that a lot of times anyway. But yeah, I suppose that's true. Find the hatch. She's gonna bleed out before the other. I suppose if I would have found the hatch, no, I think she'd still bleed out before that. But I can at least get the blood points from it. I might, like, save recordings of this and see if I can, like, tweet it at behavior or something. Like, I can't, the portal is blocked because somebody's stuck in it and I can't pick them up. I was able to knock her down and let her bleed out. But, and I was only able to knock her down with these. If you were playing a killer that was like an M1, you wouldn't be able to even have knocked her down. I assume, considering that the portal is blocked from the other side, that she was trapped in it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she probably would have tried to move if she could have. Who was that? Yeah, oh, the Claudette. Yeah, I can't, and I also couldn't, it's not even like I could communicate with the Claudette and find out, you know, what was going on their end, because they're on a different platform. So. Anyway. Found a bug. Found a bug with the new map and the new portal system. Oh, boy.
I will play my role for now.
No. It's too bad that they don't have a chat system for the end game very similar to what you have on PC. But like a message type, or, you know, written type message chat. But no. The only way I could potentially communicate with someone would be if I'm able to send them a message, which you can't do when they're on another platform. And it doesn't show me what platform they're on. It doesn't tell me if they're on PC or Xbox. So it would be difficult to find them, to send them a direct message. So if they were on PlayStation, I could have the option to send them a direct message, but you can't do that. Somebody that's with cross-platform. But we've been almost 2 hours. We've had a couple of good games, not too much frustration. So I'm gonna say, even though that it was weird, good ending in a kind of way. It was a weird ending, but I'm gonna say we'll end off on a good note and probably finish off now. So, for now, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please share the friend, and don't forget to click the notification button. May the power of the Holy Spirit be with you always. And that'll be all.